Hello and welcome back to Kayfabe Krimes, and let's get right into it. So, as of recording, Mustafa Ali has requested his release from the WWE publicly. There are rumors and speculation going around as to why he's doing this. Some people are saying that Vince McMahon had asked him to do a certain role and Mustafa Ali completely disagreed and there was a heated exchange of words. We don't know how accurate that is. I wouldn't put it past Vince. But also, in general, if you're thinking about Mustafa Ali's career in the WWE over the past, what has it been? 4 to 5 years he's been there, maybe even more. I think it's more. That entire time he's been there, and that man has been basically wasted. I'm not sure he's won a title. I don't think he does. He might have won the US title at some point, but I don't know if he has won a title. He was put into a program where he could have challenged for the WWE title. Obviously, that was part of a wider program for Kofi, but they could have done so much there to get Mustafa into the title scene because the crowd was behind him, even though they wanted Kofi. And I agree, getting Kofi that title was a priority because priority-wise, Kofi was super hot, but the crowd were also behind Mustafa Ali to get that title, and it's just a shame. I really think they dropped the ball early on where they didn't have him repping the Cruiserweight title. To be honest, they messed up the Cruiserweight title entirely, which is why the Cruiserweight title is gone now. It's been merged with the North American title. 205 Live could have had so much potential, but they used it as an attraction where Vince had his whim where he was like, oh yeah, let me give these smaller guys a turn, and then he wasted it. He put on an amazing match with Buddy Murphy at, I think Bragging Rights, or it might have just been Main Event, or it might have just been 205 Live. It was one of those three. I think it was just an episode of 205 Live or Main Event where they put in an amazing no DQ match. Then he had a great match with, I think it was Cedric Alexander for the title on WrestleMania, I think on the pre-show. I remember it because John Cena had a thing where it was like and they were building so much heat for that title, like positive heat, not bad heat. So much goodwill with that title and Mustafa Ali, and they just kind of dropped it. They even got him in this great program teaming with Mansoor, and they were getting really over, and then they were just like, oh, we need Mansoor to win a match at Saudi Arabia. We need him to be undefeated. Well, let's just have him beat the guy where they were building a story that obviously should have gone to, okay, Mustafa Ali is a bad guy here, but seeing Mansoor, he turns face and they go on and win the titles. But no, they made him even more heel just so Mansoor could get that big pop at Saudi Arabia when they could have just gotten that pop with them in a tag team match. It's just, this man's opportunities have been wasted by the WWE, and not by him. This man went out of his way to do great things. He went out and made those great promos. He got in amazing shape. He was in great shape when he started. Then he got into amazing shape. He took on a very lackluster role in Retribution, which was, again, a story that it started off on the back foot because it was like, what is going on here? All the people who were in Retribution changed. The story was obviously Vince trying to make some political commentary of some sorts, and then they realised, wait a second, we're WWE, we're shit at that. And it's just like, this man kept being dealt bad hands, and he kept doing it. His most recent promo kind of went towards a route where I was like, WWE shouldn't be touching this, where they insinuated that all the fans are racist to Mustafa Ali, which, I'll be honest, it's probably something he has to deal with because people suck. And there are reports of him saying that was completely my idea. Which, okay, fine. If that was his idea, fine. If it's WWE's idea, I'm like, I don't know. But just this man's potential was wasted at this company. And I hope he gets his release. And if he gets his release, where should he go? Well, he's got a lot of options of where to go. As we know, Mustafa Ali is a very family-centric man. He apparently has taken time off to go spend time with his family. If you follow him on social media, he is a very loving husband, which is amazing to see. Love to see a brother love and show off his family like that. It's amazing. It really shows how much he loves his family. So I'm probably going to rule out him going to New Japan main. Him going out to New Japan main. However, New Japan has New Japan Strong. And I think he'd absolutely kill it there. Especially in the short term. I think he's probably in his early 30s or, yeah, early to mid 30s. He might be younger. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think on New Japan Strong, he will kill it with the kind of talent they have there. Another obvious choice is AEW. You know, they do tour the US and he'll get a huge pop there. I don't know what name he might go under. I don't really remember if he had a if Mustafa Ali was WWE name or he was wrestling under a different name beforehand. It might have been his real name. I think it was Prince Ali, I remember, but that might just be me completely misremembering something I read once. But he might do really well in AEW. I do feel like AEW's roster is getting very big now, and the more people they add, the more difficult it's going to be for people to get screen time, although they are very good at doing factions. So, you know, having him in a faction might be good. It depends kind of if you want him to be a face or a heel. Frankly, in my opinion, and I might be a little bit biased, obviously, I think he's just a perfect face. He's a really great underdog face that you build up to eventually win a big title. So I'm not too sure where he'd fit into AEW. Definitely fit into Strong, because New Japan Strong, as far as I know, is very wrestling centric. He could go to Impact, especially if he's he is a family guy, and I believe Impact still tapes all of their stuff. So what, a couple, maybe a week's worth of filming, and then he can be with his family for ages, which is amazing. And I'm sure I'm hoping he made decent money in WWE. And I'm sure Impact pays people well enough. Probably not, obviously not as much as WWE, but I'm sure Impact pays their talent well. And, you know, I've been keeping up with Impact stuff. I've not been watching it, but I don't think they've done anything egregious lately. I think since they went to Impact and this current iteration of Impact, I think they've stayed away from anything that's too salacious. Obviously, little things here and there, but Impact might be good. And he's the kind of person that might bring fans to Impact. Obviously, Impact has its own issues where it just needs a better television deal in the US. In the UK, it's fine. I think it's on Channel 5 or Channel 5 Spike or something. I don't know. But they just need a better US deal for their television. And because if it's on a good network, he might take a couple people there. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be a massive mover, but he might take a few people who really love him. He's got an amazing Twitter fan base. I'm sure all of the people in that, even if it's very small, would follow him. I would definitely check out Impact if he went there. I would probably watch it on Channel 5 at some point. So I would do that. Same with AEW, to be honest. I don't watch AEW. I don't watch their pay-per-views, just keep up with it. So I would actually maybe check out something wherever he's at. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think he should go to, I think, an Impact or a New Japan Strong. I feel like he would really make an impact on Impact and also on Strong, because I think New Japan Strong needs more people who can really bring that more westernized creative flair to it. Because I think Strong is supposed to be New Japan's answer to things like AEW, to really get that US fan base built up. But New Japan Strong is very much a New Japan show. It is presented very New Japan, which is great. I love that. I love that it's very wrestling focused. But I've never seen anyone post something on Twitter being like, look at this New Japan video package, this New Japan Strong video package, or this New Japan Strong promo. I mean, other than stuff by people like Mox and Tanahashi and Suzuki. But, you know, that's Mox, Tanahashi, and Suzuki. So I really think he could be the kind of person that could go there and be like, hey, look, I've got this artistic vision. I can offer this service to New Japan Strong. And if New Japan was smart and It feels like they're going a little bit smarter now. You know, their very weird 2-year run is looking like it's coming to an end with Okada winning at Wrestle Kingdom and them kind of consolidating again. I think, you know, once they do that and maybe they are like, hey, Mustafa Ali, you know what? Yeah. You can maybe have a little bit of creative control, not as in, you know, of the show overall, but as in he can bring his creative vision to the show, which they could greatly benefit from. So I think Impact, he could also bring that to Impact, because I've heard Impact used to have amazing promos and backstage stuff, and it's gone a little bit, you know, it's a bit iffy now. But yeah, he would make a big impact at Impact, and he would be very strong at New Japan Strong. And, you know, there's so many places he can do wrestling. Maybe he wants a break for a little bit, but you see him keep on posting these training videos, and he's still like that. So he should and will succeed elsewhere, and I will be one of those people that follow him wherever he goes. So let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on Mustafa Ali. Where do you think he should be going? Do you think his career at WWE was shortchanged? Do you think that was his ceiling? I certainly don't, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, share this video with a friend or family member, and hey, I hope you watch some great wrestling today.